Gay Henry!
The one thing my father believed more than anything else was the development of the country of the mind. He believed that the mind was a country and you had to develop it. You had to build and build and build and build the mind. That was his whole philosophy, is the development of the mind. My mother believed in the development of the heart, and I believed in the development of the hands. So between the three of us, hand, heart, and head, hand, head. They're all H's, H-H-H. H-H-H, that's good, hand, heart, and head.
But you want to get away from that whole nice guy persona as soon as possible. So what you do is you give her a kind of vague compliment at some point where you say to her, you know what, if you were wearing these kind of shoes, or if you're wearing a tight black dress with a slit up it, I would be really trying to make a move on you now. Without actually directing it to her, believe it or not. You're saying, if she did this, you'd be on her case. If she did that, you'd be making a move. If she wore this, you'd be trying to kiss her. Plays with her head a little bit, and it's something, again, that friends don't do. Guys who are stuck in the friend zone would never think about doing something like this so early on, and something that nice guys definitely wouldn't do. Avoid meeting up with her on daytime dates, such as having coffees, lunches. They very rarely lead to sex. I'm not saying never ever take a girl out on a date in the daytime, but after you've had sex, then start doing daytime dating. Before that, don't tolerate her talking about other men. But the main thing is that you've made it very clear to her that you're not some pussy that's going to sit there and let her talk about another man with you. Don't fall into that trap. It happens a lot more than you think. It doesn't work out like that. That happens in the movies. The reality is, when you're in an actual relationship with the girl, that's beautiful. But don't let your emotions get out of control, and your feelings get out of control, before she's actually slept with you, at least.
I think you smell like an unbelievable lavender flower that I want to devour. First of all, I think that's the sexiest thing. And when I read that statement, because I also know him as well, so I know that he was delivering it properly, genuinely and authentically, and I know that any woman who would be listening to him say that statement would eat that up, and she did. From that point on, their conversation was sexual the rest of the time, slightly sexual. You know, it wasn't an X-rated porn conversation, but it was comfortably sexual for the two of them. Enticing, exciting, fantasy-like for the female, and when they went home later that night, they got intimate with each other, they got sexual with each other, they got sensual with each other.
Because I was performing, it wasn't in show business. And
where were you performing?
Well, it was at a competition.
Okay.
And a lady came up to me and she said that I should try out. It was an open call, and an open call is when you don't have to have an agent or a manager to go on. And so I went, and they said that I got the part of the tour and I would play Molly, and I did for about 6 months. And then at the end of that, when it was all over, I went and tried out for Annie Warbucks. And then I found out later that day that I had the part of Molly, and I played that. And then later on, after Molly was finished, that was about 9 months.
Well, I like to say that my hands look good naked. They are really just the perfect neutral toned hands, so the skin is flawless, and it's a very even tone, so it lights well and photographs well. The nails are very, very healthy, and they just emanate, like radiate health and good care.
So I mean, you're very protective of your hands.
I'm incredibly protective. I view my hands as elite athletes, like Olympic athletes. And so everything I do is to protect them from being in any jeopardy or any danger in any way. So for me, that means no cooking, no cleaning, no taking out the garbage, no opening cans, no opening windows, no opening doors, no gardening, no sports, no, a million no's. But, because for me, an injury really would mean a paper cut or or a little bruise. Something mundane to you would be a disaster for me. So it means my whole lifetime is involved. My whole everyday life is dedicated to the care and the protection of my hands.
Will these hands ever see the sun?
These hands have not seen the light of day for, I'd say, about 15 years.
So you wear gloves every single day?
I wear gloves every day.
Baby, put your phone down, you should turn it off. Cause tonight is going down, tell your boys it's going down. We in the zone now, don't stop. Just me and you, tonight's the party. Let's get it started.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye.
What a good first time. Sometimes the first time is the best. Well, I hope you all have a sexy